So how do you get inspired? These teens are getting into the gardening spirit with some music at the Breaking Ground Conference, organized by the San Francisco Parks Trust. It's a program designed to get young people involved in greening their neighborhoods. Our first stop, to meet youth from Literacy for Environmental Justice.
We're a nonprofit organization, and we grow native plants. We grow at least 10,000 native plants a year.
LEJ focuses on restoring neglected urban areas and promotes the right of everyone to have access to a clean, non-toxic environment around them.
Hey, I hear these guys are working with a rare native plant. Let's go help them out.
What we do is we take out a clump of dirt, including the California phacelia from here, and then we try and separate the full plant. So we take it from the roots, and we just try and get all this dirt off of it for now. And then we take our chopstick, and we use it to dig a little hole, which we can then put the roots in, and eventually it'll grow to become this. So what's the message of literacy?
So our goal for youth is just to get a new aspect of life, because we don't have access to nature in school. And so this was a great program for youth to get outdoor connections and just get a new different aspect of life.
That's what Breaking Ground is all about, according to SFPT's Julia Brashears.
It's about getting high school students together to share ideas, best practices, get inspired. It's about the environment and land stewardship.
Now let's find out what Jordan's up to.
If this stuff looks like an oddball pile of scraps, that's because it is. But these guys are putting it to use.
What are you learning about recycling today?
To reuse scraps and that everything can be used for something.
They're making recycled hanging gardens out of stuff you might normally just toss into the trash. And I'm trying my hand at it too.
Kind of hold it in the expanded form.
Ian Colin is with Scrap, the Scrounger Center for Reusable Art Parts.
Scrap is all about getting people creative and taking one man's trash and making it another's treasure.
It's a lesson in reuse that Ian hopes will get these teens to think about scraps in a new way.
Did you know you could make stuff out of all these recycled materials?
Honestly, if I looked at all this stuff, I would just throw it away. I mean, it doesn't look very interesting, but we're making really cool stuff out of it.
What do you hope teens learned from this activity today?
I hope that they saw that everyday things around them that they normally throw away can be repurposed to make the world better.
Let's go see what Brendan's up to.
Now, you can't have a garden without bees. They're necessary for pollinating flowers and reproducing plants, and I know just where to find some.
Wild bee populations have been on the decline, baffling scientists. Here, teens are finding out why they're so important to the ecosystem. Meanwhile, outside, we spotted another group of teens with green thumbs.
Well, what we're doing here is we're transplanting geraniums.
These guys are volunteers with the Visitation Valley Green Stewards. They're youth on a mission to spruce up their community.
We garden at parks and gardens around the neighborhood. We do planting, weeding, watering. Right now we're teaching people how to propagate by cutting.
Organizers say hands-on education like this is what it's all about.
Young people are vital to the environmental movement, and they're the future, and so this conference is all learning about how you can get involved, how you can improve your communities and make our cities healthier, better places to live.
Something all the youth here are working towards as they break ground for a more sustainable future.